Hi there, students. Trompe l'oeil. Trompe l'oeil. This is French. It means trick the eye. Now, trompe l'oeil is a technique, it's an art technique where things are painted in their normal size and in a very realistic way. And this makes people think, it tricks people to thinking that the objects are real, they are solid. So you could paint a hole in the ground and people walk around it because they don't want to fall in the hole, but it's not a real hole, it's just a painting of a hole. Or for example, classical trompe l'oeil ceilings where you have maybe a balcony going round the edge of the ceiling, and in the middle you have a blue sky with people looking down over the edge of the balcony, and it looks like a real scene. There's a very pretty one inside the dining room of the Ritz Hotel in London. But trompe l'oeil, it's an artistic technique. It's a painting that's designed to trick people into thinking that the objects are represented, they're really there. It's said that he painted a trompe l'oeil of grapes which was so realistic that the birds tried to peck at them. Not very normally trompe l'oeil is painted on walls or on ceilings. It's something architectural. It makes it look real. So it's intended to give a convincing illusion of reality. It's not real, but it looks real. Or for example, a child climbing out of a picture frame. This would be trompe l'oeil as well. It's exploiting the way we see, and it makes things look real. Okay, it makes the painting look real, and it can be very very effective. It's a type of painting. As I said, it's French. It means deceives the eye, and trompe l'oeil has been around for a very long time. I think the Greeks used it, and the Romans used it a lot. And still, there are various still lifes in Pompeii of fruit and things, and they look real. Okay, so things that are convincing. It convinces you that it's real. You've got to use perspective, and it makes things look as if they are real. I think, okay, a beautiful trompe l'oeil ceiling, or even just a picture on a wall, which you think it's real. You think it's the real thing. And yes, if you're going to paint trompe l'oeil, it's very often used in murals. It needs to be very realistic, and you need to be a very good painter to do so. And it's painting what appears to be a three-dimensional space on a two-dimensional object, and you have to use forced perspective to make the perspective exactly in the way that you would see it. So trompe l'oeil, it's a type of mural. It's something I quite like as well. So look at the pillars and arches around the dome. They're all trompe l'oeil. The building has various trompe l'oeil architectural details which make it look more interesting. So yes, but you can. anything that makes you think it's real but it's not, that is painted, that is trompe l'oeil. So, well, it's a painting that creates such a strong illusion of reality that you're not sure if it's real or not. It's some sort of visual deception. Uh, the trompe l'oeil illusion, it establishes depth. First used by the ancient Greeks, trompe l'oeil was also popular with Roman muralists. Trompe l'oeil is sometimes called illusionism. So, trompe l'oeil, formality. It is what it is. I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality, but I think you could use it anywhere. So, trompe l'oeil. Bye for now.